Everyone on the line, come on!
Yeah. So.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome into Central Park Rangers Soccer as your Red Army prepare to take on FC Scorpions in their first Group B match of the United Premier Soccer League Women National Championship Playoffs. I am Derek Bullier, and I'm delighted to be joined by Matt Lieboff tonight as the girls in red go all the way from Central Park to Irvine, California for the biggest matches of their careers and a chance for $20,000 in prize money. But first, they do have to get through the Scorpions from the SoCal North Division. Of course, the Red Army coming from the American Division, as you see both sides going to take the field here. Scorpions in their yellow, the Red Army in white today. Their beautiful new kits that they got recently. And Matt, every single game we've done recently, we talk about how this is the biggest match of their careers, and it seems like they just keep taking this pressure well, and they're winning these games, and they keep playing bigger and bigger matches. They're in the final 8 teams of these playoffs, and like we said, these are some really big matches these girls have been playing.
Yeah, well, you're right, Derek. I mean, the further you get in the season, more important the game is, and this Red Army just can't seem to stop winning. Here they are in California now for Nationals. What a big achievement this is just to make it here. Sure, some nerves, some excitement, but you know this team is capable of winning these big games, and I expect another great performance tonight.
Should be a really, really good match tonight. Of course, the final 8 teams, they're all going to be division winners of their own and really, really good teams. The Red Army ended their season with 7 wins, 3 draws, no losses in their 10 games. The Scorpions, they won 8 of their 9 matches, lost the 9th one, so no draws for them, but still an incredible season for them. And I mean, both of these sides, really, really strong teams. Obviously, reasons why they're here, and essentially some kind of home field advantage for the Scorpions, you could say. They are from SoCal, so kind of their backyard here, while the Rangers traveled quite a while to come all the way to the West Coast. But either way, they're going to have some fight in them. There's definitely going to be a lot of momentum behind them. They've played some really big matches recently. They defeated the reigning champions and the first champion of this UPSL Women's League, the Alley Cats. They became the Northeastern representative after that 2-1 victory. Some really, really big moments in that match. You saw the goalkeeper for the Red Army, Lena Perry, save the penalty and then save the second try on that penalty as well. So just really big moments about a week ago, or 2 weeks ago, excuse me. And it's going to be a lot of momentum coming into this match. Just a lot of really, really good energy for the Red Army at least, but I'm sure the Scorpions the same on their side.
Yeah, I mean, at this point in the season, there really are no easy matchups. You just got to play who's in front of you and trust your training, trust what has gotten you to this point. Don't expect any major changes in terms of game plan. As we know, Central Park likes to play with the ball, a lot of possession, sometimes too much, but I expect them to keep up this momentum.
Interesting you say that. We have noted quite frequently how Central Park does like to play with possession. We did see in their last matchup against the Alley Cats, it was difficult for them to play exactly how they wanted. It seemed like they were struggling to hold on to that possession. It did lead to a win, but it was interesting to see them play a little differently and play kind of a counter-attacking kind of game. Interesting to see if maybe they shift to maybe more of that style, or if they try and continue playing their possession-based game. It also might just depend on the opponent. It's gonna really, they're gonna have to be adaptive, especially with the teams they're going to have to play, they've never seen these opponents as opposed to, the American division where they played each team twice. So it's going to be interesting to see how head coach David Santos chooses to, go with his squad and how they choose to play here this evening.
Well, it's a fair point. I gotta say, playing in a tournament is very different than playing in your average league game. A lot of these teams, when they go up 1 or 2 goals, maybe get a little more conservative. The other team has to fight back a little harder. The whole game plan shifts with 1 goal especially, and I think that was especially the case against the Alley Cats in Albany, where Central Park went up 2 goals. They decided to sit back a little bit more. I mean, why open yourself up to the attacks? And, it was a little risky, obviously a little bit of a change from what they've been doing. Almost kind of came back to bite them. The Alley Cats made a bit of a run in that game, but in the end it worked out. And like you said, in these kind of tournament settings, you have to be able to adapt. You have to be able to change a little bit. But that being said, at the start you got to play to your strengths and, most of all, expose the other team's weaknesses.
Absolutely, and to show the strength, we're going to go through the starting 11 for this Red Army. Obviously, Lena Perry, really good goalkeeper, showed a lot of her skills in the last match. As I mentioned, her penalty save, she's in goal. Erica Shack, Erica Edwards, LJ Coolidge, and Romeo in your backfield. It's Costa, Melgar, and Mitchell at midfield. And then James Wolf and Molich are your wingers and striker. Dina Molich, leading scorer for this Rangers team, as we are off here as the first match of Group B is officially underway. See the Rangers in white. They're moving right to left. It's the Scorpions in yellow. Kind of a muted yellow going left to right. Again, the Central Park Rangers, obviously the New York area, coming all the way to the West Coast. The SoCal FC Scorpions, basically in their backyard in Irvine, California. See some early possession and pressure from the Scorpions. But then you see the constant pressure from Molich and James up front that the Rangers have become known for. Just basically a full field press that they have to prevent rest and force quick decisions from their opponent.
And how successful has that press been this season? We've seen so many teams just giving it away in their own half. I mean, that's how they've gotten a couple of their goals, a couple of their good opportunities. Just playing fast, moving the ball around fast, and then defensively winning it back quickly in good spaces, as they've kind of been able to do here early even. It's just been great on both sides of the ball to have that kind of speed. The Rangers.
Not just speed, but the Rangers have a lot of versatility on their squad. You see Coolidge playing in the backfield as there's some pressure here up front. That one's going to go out of play. I believe it's going to be a corner for the Rangers here early, not even 2 minutes in. But you see Coolidge, she's in the backfield, but she can play anywhere from the back all the way up front. A lot of different players can move all the way around the field, and their midfield also especially strong. They can move up and score as well, but really good set piece here. That one comes in. Goalkeeper gets her hands on it. Knocked away from the box. Trying to maybe get a shot off out front. Cleared once again. Some good defense here early from the Scorpions. The Rangers, they're still going to hold on to possession right in the center of the field. Tries to get that in. Misses her mark. It's ended up at the keeper's feet. Molich obviously still going to apply that pressure, but no worries here.
Yeah, early on, we've already seen the Scorpions kind of trying to play out of the back, build up from the back, but Rangers have already been able to win the ball back in some good spaces and making it really hard on them early. And they're just trying to settle in and play how they do as they win it back again. See if they can, another calm stretch of build-up, they pass it back and work from back to front.
The key here for the Rangers, I believe, is going to be their consistency. It's been a little inconsistent on the goal-scoring side. They have 29 goals scored this season. That's about nearly 3 a game, although they've had anywhere from 9 goals in a game to 0 as the Scorpions are applying pressure of their own now. That one's crossed towards the middle of the field, but right at Perry, into the box. No one around to do anything with it, so an easy grab there.
Yeah, it's a good idea, the early cross, kind of try and catch the Rangers off guard. Kind of just able to get some good pressure on the ball, a little misplaced pass, but no one there. Just kind of wondering where the runners are. It's a lot better movement here. They got some space on the right side. Could send it in again.
Fake the cross that time, sent it in on a good touch. Now on this right side again, towards the corner. Flag's going to go up offside. Whistle's blown, so Scorpions find themselves offside. It's an early turnover.
Yeah, some good interplay at the edge of the box there, but this time just the Rangers kind of getting caught off guard by the pressure. Once or twice now, get away in really tough areas. Just getting away from both teams, kind of getting away with it for now.
Some more pressure from the Scorpions as they get another takeaway. Referee's going to come in. Be a foul on the Rangers, so it's going to be a free kick here. Say about 10-15 feet in front of the box, straight on.
Really good spot here. Center of the box, got some room. I mean, Rangers got a good goalie in that and Perry, but it's a good spot if she wants to go for it.
Four-man wall, you gotta guess she is gonna go for it with the spot she's in. Straight towards the wall and blocked. Right back to the shooter. Scorpion's gonna keep possession here. Got some players going to the box, some good numbers. Fake the cross, goes back out. Trying to find some room in the box. It's gonna be another foul. Not sure if it's on the line. Looks like it's going to be just outside the box.
Rangers really getting away with one. I mean, just kind of a cheap foul to give away. 2 free kicks in threatening areas. This one slightly better than the last. Once again, another goal-scoring opportunity. Could have been a penalty had it been, an inch or two further in the box. And some of the Rangers look a little nervous after starting the game off with some energy.
Free kick's going to come in as a cross. Rangers going to get the first foot on it. It's going to end up out of play off the Rangers. So the Scorpions with a lot of pressure here. They got their 2 free kicks. Now a throw deep in the Rangers' third. It's started with that Rangers corner, the first real pressure of the match. But now the Scorpions, for the past couple minutes, have really applied themselves. Throw's going to come in deep into the box. Going to go off the Rangers first. Going to try and get a clear off. Looks like it's probably going to go out of play on that corner. See who gets the last touch. I think it's going to be the Rangers again who touched it last. So it's going to be another throw. Nearly the same spot. Maybe a little deeper. Another long throw. Misses the head of a Scorpion player, ends up cleared and again out of play, but much better spot for the throw if you're a Red Army player.
Yeah, I know we talked early about the style of play here, as that one goes back to Perry. And early on, the Rangers kind of being forced, not by their own choice, I'd assume, to sit back and handle some pressure. And, you're going to have to do that once or twice against these other really good teams that like to hold the ball. You're going to have to just absorb the pressure for a little bit. And did a good enough job there. I mean, a couple rash challenges, but, like we said, where they got away with it, and now they get a chance to maybe win it back.
See a good ball there, but just misses the mark. Scorpions backfield's going to take it. That one's trying to go through down that right wing. It's going to get knocked out of play. An important thing to note for this Rangers offense, Asha James and Elizabeth Wolf on the left and right wing. The Rangers love to use their wings, and we'll see how they choose to do it. From they can go all the way from their backfield straight forward, use their midfield to kind of go from the center and then go wide. They love to use the sidelines to their advantage, so I think those are going to be some key players to note. Wolf and James, the right and left wings, respectively.
I think it's also important to note LJ is playing on that right side of defense. We've seen her kind of either push up on the wing a couple times or cut in. It was a good opportunity here from Asha.
Really good move to get into the box, trying to get a shot off. Moves out, trying to find a player there, but Scorpions are going to take it away on the sprint. Gets in front of it, Erica Shack. Defensively, looks like it's going to go off Melger. The last touch at midfield. About 10 minutes in.
A little bit too much dribbling. A little too much dribbling there, kind of wasting the possession. It looked like a good opportunity at first. Maybe couldn't quite find the space for a shot, but in the end, the chance just goes away.
Samara Costa down the middle. A little miscommunication on that right wing. Saw LJ we talked about a couple times. A little confused on where to go with that after the pass from Costa. Tries to go further down that wing. Ends up out of play. So, bit of a turnover there. Scorpion's going to try and work with it here. Crossed into the middle on the ground. Ends up out of play. It's going to be another throw for the Scorpions on the Rangers' third. Deep throw comes into the box. Goes right back to the thrower. Corner of the box moving out. Towards the other side of the field. Trying to keep it in play. Isn't able to. It's going to be a goal kick. Player nearly runs into a spectator. Maybe a photographer, excuse me. Perry's going to have the goal kick now.
We've talked about those wings, those sides. Scorpions doing a good job early of utilizing the wide players and just kind of able to switch the ball a couple of times into space. And once or twice they've gotten enough room to send it across. The ball has just been a little disappointing from them. Another thing to keep a lookout for the Rangers, maybe committing too many people to one side and all of a sudden on the other side and the Scorpions get a good chance.
It's going to end up out of play behind the goal again, so another goal kick coming. Looking forward in the tournament, the Rangers play again tomorrow twice. Going to play at 12:30 Pacific, that's 3:30 Eastern, and then 5:45 Pacific, 8:45 Eastern. Then if they were to advance that far, there's a third place match as well as the championship on Sunday. Those are at 2 and 5 Pacific, which are 5 and 8 p.m. Eastern, as the Scorpions now threatening. It's going to go out of play behind the goal again, but this time looks to be a corner.
Pretty early in the game, but so far the Scorpions, the ones with the chances, and most of the ball as well, kind of forcing the Rangers to sit back. Gotta wonder when Rangers might try and take a little more control of this one.
Corner comes in low, knocked right back to the player that took the corner, and I think they're going to say it went off a teammate. So Rangers, they're going to take their throw quickly. Little bit of miscommunication there. Who gets to clear it towards goal? Perry's going to gobble that up before the intended target gets to it. So another pressure situation that the Rangers escape from, as that one's sent to the other side of midfield.
Yeah, another good chance, another chance coming from the wing, but it was almost a perfect ball. Just maybe an inch or two, a little too far for the striker on the Scorpions. Just getting closer and closer. And of course we know that opening goal is going to be so huge in any of these tournament games. I mean, of course, you know, in any game the first goal is huge, but especially in a tournament, it can change the entire dynamic of the game. Team might change the way they play, especially depending how early they get that goal. Rangers doing well enough to just kind of soak up pressure, but they're going to tire out if they have to keep running around like this.
Scorpions now ball into the box. Goes out. Cross towards the middle, off target. Maybe more of a shot than a cross. Either way, ends up behind the goal. You can see a game happening behind this one. I believe that's field 22 here in Irvine, California, as we're on field 19 right now. Rangers, Scorpions. It's the Athletic Wolves and Sacramento United playing at the same time. Those are the other two teams in Group B. Of course, all four of these teams will play each other, and then the winner of the group will go on to play in the championship. Second place will play in the third place match, of course, against Group A, as the Scorpions applying a little more pressure here, maybe backing off a little. That one's sent in, but it's going to find the Rangers first. Tries to send that down that left wing. You see Mullich in motion right on that sideline, but not able to get it to her. Ends up out of play. Scorpions throw it midfield. Goes low to get the head on it. Trying to hold on to possession. Going to go out of play. They're going to say it's staying with the Scorpions.
Pressure from the Rangers was working early. All of a sudden now, Scorpions just kind of able to pass around them.
Scorpions with another opportunity here. Cross towards the box, off the crossbar, and in. A beautiful cross and an excellent header. Knocks that off the left crossbar and into the right corner. Lena Perry not able to get to it. And the Scorpions find themselves up 1-0.
We were talking about it for a little while, those crosses from the side that the Scorpions kept sending in, a couple of them off, a couple of them close. You keep sending in balls like those in dangerous areas. One of them is likely to go in, and this time it does go in. Early goal sets the tone, lots of possession, and what a start for the Scorpions.
Looks like we're at a hydration break here. After that first goal, FC Scorpions are up 1-0 in the first match of Group B between them and the Central Park Rangers Red Army. We'll step away for just a second here.